Welcome once again. It's a brand new Wednesday evening, and I'm excited to be here to lead us into another 60 minutes of pure brigade content. This evening we have an interesting menu for ourselves. For the history, we shall be talking about the first Christian War Company. There's something coming up this weekend, PBA, and we'll learn a bit more about that. Our focus this week once again is on the Eastern Regional Council. 104 companies, 8 districts. Fantastic. Now, representing the Eastern region this evening is 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓, 2-time Best Regional Organizer Award winner. He's been a regional organizer for 2 terms, went out, came back in 2020, and he's still in charge of Eastern region. This gentleman has done a yeoman's job. He will be here this evening to tell us about the Eastern Regional Council. And then we shall have our interview segment where we'll focus on one boy and one girl from Eastern region, leading us into what they've learned in the Boys and Girls Brigades. It's going to be an interesting package. I want you to stay around. What's our scripture for today? John 15:5. I am the true vine. John 15:5. I am the vine, you are the branch. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. That is from John 15:5. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I am in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. Fantanosi. Emini wenyendian. Ahunye na abawo. Na se mutena mamu. Na mutena huma. Onara boso abapi. Na se hu kotirima, hu kotum ayehweda. Se hu kotirima, hu kotum ayehweda. That is John 15:5. Brothers and sisters, let us remain in the vine. Jesus is the vine. That is our scripture for the week, and I'm here on the Brigades Hour. I'm taking a break, and when I come back, we shall go into the history. It's going to be interesting. Don't go away. Brigades Hour, we are here. I'm taking
My name is Right Reverend Dr. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 you, have you heard about Boys Brigade or Girls Brigade? This is an association that was formed several years ago. The Boys Brigade was formed by one Alexander William Smith in 1883. 10 years later, Margaret Meitel, that's 1893, also formed the Girls Brigade. Their main goal and purpose is that they will catch them young into the Christian faith through social services. Today, the Boys and Girls Brigade is founded in most Christian churches, even in some Muslim communities. This association is there to train the young that when they grow, they don't depart from it. There are 4 key areas that they focus on: spiritual, physical, educational, and social. Spiritually, they want to nurture this young one to the faith as they grow. Physically, they train them to use their hands to do services. Educationally, they give them training in terms of skills. And socially, they are trained to network, to live in harmony with one another in the community. If you have not heard about them, we are bringing it to your doorsteps. Allow your child, allow your children to be part of this noble organization, which has a focus of nurturing, training, and disciplining your child for you. It's a very, very, very important organization, society in our communities. So wherever you find yourself, in the church or wherever you find yourself, please let your child join the Boys or Girls Brigade.
Welcome back, and thank you for joining us. I believe we are ready to go into the 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘 company. I want to find out more what happened, and I'm joined by our historian, Officer James Notte, and Officer Felicia Anson. He is a national female organizer of Brigades Association. They have a conference coming up this weekend, and it's also marking the 25th anniversary of the PPA. A lot of us are involved in this activity. Don't go away. Let's stay around as we listen to Brother James and Felicia. Welcome, lady and gentlemen.
Thank you.
By way of the history that leads us into 25 years of existence, what are you telling us today?
Yes, so good evening, all audience out there. Fee, I think I promised you the last time that we'll look at the history as we're coming down to the 50s. But there's an interesting thing happening this week, and that is we're commemorating 115 years of existence of the Boys Brigade in Ghana. And it's important that we recap the history of First Christianborg, how it started with that one company attached to the Basel Mission Church in Christianborg, having to start with our Captain Magnuson and then the Reverend 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗓. The things that they did with the junior school, bringing a lot of boys in the brigade, introducing it for the first time. We talked about the Gazette aspect, and it was great. Today, we want to recap and remember the celebration on the 16th of May. Of course, this Friday marks the anniversary. And I'm here to announce to you that the Boys Brigade, in collaboration with the PBA, the Presbyterian Brigades Association, have planned a commemoration or memorial service. And we're looking at having some tree planting exercise. This is, of course, one great step that we want to take. We're planting across the town in Christianborg, now Osu. There are 12 trees that we planted, each signifying a decade of our existence. And I think it's proper that PB also share light on what we are doing as part of this activity.
Let us clear this doubt. The 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘 company was formed some time ago.
Yeah.
It certainly wasn't 25 years ago.
Exactly.
So why do we talk about 25 years now when it's been a long time? Can you clear that?
Yeah, so 25 years is for the denominational association. So the Boys Brigade and the Girls Brigade have created that opportunity for fellowship among officers, and are also allowed the officers in denominations to fellowship and create that platform to help the expansion work of the brigade in general. So they are also commemorating their 25th anniversary aside what we are doing as 115.
So essentially, the Presbyterian grouping is what is 25 years.
Yes.
The grouping of Presbyterian companies.
Yes.
Fantastic. Felicia,
Papa.
welcome.
Thank you.
What do you have for us this weekend? 25 years. Tell us something about it.
So God has been good to us. We are celebrating our 25 years. And then by God's grace, we've been able to do all our luncheons. I think around 4 presbyteries. We have done that of WA, we have done that of 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗓, Asante Achim, and then BA.
Okay.
God willing, we will continue. That is where Brother James has come in with the commemorating the tree planting,
Very well.
which will be done on Friday.
Okay.
And then in addition, we will be going for our conference. We'll be starting tomorrow at the Apostolic Retreat Center.
Okay.
But then we'll come to Osu to do the tree planting, and then let the history continue. Aside that, we have a lot of... Yes, please.
Fine.
And
so when are we getting to Frafraha?
We are going to Frafraha, God willing, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Tomorrow is Thursday.
Yes.
So be Frafraha on Thursday.
Yes.
And then come to Osu on Friday.
On Friday.
Plant the trees.
Yes, please.
Okay. So are you planting 2.5 trees? 25 years. Is it one for the decade?
No, so we're planting 12 trees.
12 trees.
One for each decade.
One for each decade.
Yes.
Okay, so I was wondering how we would get the 5 years. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So what else is in the conference package?
Okay, so there are lots. As part of the anniversary, we are doing that of the tree planting as part of the conference. But there are a lot of activities that will come after the tree planting.
Yes.
We have from January to March, we have done all the launching, we are done. And then we'll continue with some street evangelism, some street flash performances, cleanup exercise, outdoor hiking, symposium, quiz, and a lot of them.
Wow.
We'll be giving thanks, I think, in November, and then there'll be awards and dinner to say thank you to our predecessors, those who were able to, form the association.
Lovely. Awards, and when is the dinner? It's important.
Very important.
Yes, it will be in November. The date will be communicated
the date is not out
later.
Yet, but the tree planting date is out. Don't worry, we shall come and plant the trees, and after that we shall wait for the dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, we are grateful to PBA. We are grateful to Officer Felicia for joining us. He's giving us an insight into what is going to happen this weekend, commemorating 25 years of existence, as well as the introduction of brigades in the Christian Pop, 12 years for that matter. We thank you, Officer James, and we thank you, Officer Felicia. It's been nice having you around. Don't go away. We are coming up with the Brigade Parliament, another great innovation that the Boys Brigade has put together, giving insight into what happens in the parliament, so the younger ones can begin to learn some of these things. It's important that we orient these ones in the right direction. We are coming your way with items from the Brigade Parliament, from our files.
Looking for professional office space? We are here to help you out in every way. Available space to let within the building is a total of about 2,500 square meters. We have in place disability-friendly washrooms, male-female washrooms, and kitchenettes with 24/7 water supply. We are providing the best office space for your business, coupled with an on-site clinic and a spacious car park. Reach out to us before your competitors do. Wesley Towers is designed to make you feel safe, offering you the needed luxurious personal space. It comes with affordable pricing package. Please contact for details and inspection on 0503 109 978, 0500 166 304, or 0556 302 880, or 0243 614 423. Wesley Towers, offering you a safe, secured, luxurious office space.
Welcome back. We are now talking about the Brigade Parliament. What is it all about? Officer Notte is still with me here. He's one of the coaches who will be guiding the people to do all that. And then we shall be joined on the line by 𝗟𝗜𝗘𝗘 𝗟𝗓𝗓. He is the Greater Accra Babin. So in the Greater Accra, when the parliament sits, he is the speaker of the Greater Accra Boys Parliament. He has joined us and we shall hear from him. 𝗟𝗜𝗘𝗘, welcome. Hello, 𝗟𝗜𝗘𝗘.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
We want to find out what happened and how it started and what is in there. Officer James, tell us something about the Brigade Parliament.
Yes, so the Brigade Parliament simply is a platform created for our boys and young leaders. So we're looking at the range between 14 and 25 years. These people are able to learn about the parliamentary proceedings. And so all about legislature, we learn that, and how to carry ourselves, understand the system. And so, of course, we've done a lot of demonstration. It started way back in 2022 at the camp. And it was
okay. So currently on our screens, we can see some of the sessions that took place during the National Council meeting at the University of Ghana, Legon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this was last year when the Parliament sat again, the first sitting we had officially. They elected their own speaker at that platform. And so we have a national house instituted at that program. And of course, the structure is such that we're supposed to have regional houses. All regional councils will have regional houses under the national house. So we run that system, and it creates that platform for boys to also be involved in decision making. They are also representing their companies. And so they learn that rudiments in Parliament. They learn advocacy. They learn about debating and all that.
Okay. So, Darlington.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
Very well. Tell us your experience with the Brigade Parliament.
So, the experience has been massive. That's the national house was set up at the National Assembly. And also, we have been able to start our own without. I've been asking so many of the things. Everything happened, but we still trust as in God. So we're commissioned to expand that for that purpose. So now we can increase the national.
Okay. So how would you say this has affected your own thinking or impressions about what happens in Parliament? Has it excited you to want to be in Parliament? Tell us something about it.
Shaped me in such a way. I know what I am like financially. I was a type of shy guy, but because of the element, I've been able to stand for it. And even with the aspiration of being an environment, I think that to achieve higher.
Okay. Thank you very much. That was the original speaker of Greater Accra. Now, Officer James, where do we want to go with this idea of introducing our younger ones into parliamentary proceedings?
Yeah, so like we mentioned, we want to have all the regional councils inaugurate their regional houses, and that creates that opportunity for more representation across board. Now we'll have our young leaders or the boys coming from various companies, and then they'll be able to bring out issues for debate, concerns about boys, the program or activities for boys in the companies, issues affecting boys in the brigade. We want them to be part of our decision making, so that issues that concerns them, we'll be able to better understand. We'll also coach them to be able to develop the skills that are required to also become good legislators in the future. Of course, we also don't want to leave them just like that. We also create platform for them to learn about citizenship, and that is also very important to us in the brigade.
Thank you. Now, to you out there, these are some of the things the brigade is doing. We are talking about discipline, we are talking about training up the boy and the girl, so that when they fit into society, we can have a good reflection of Christian values in our democratic culture. Thank you very much, Officer James, for joining us.
Thank you.
That was the Brigade Parliament. I'm taking a break, and when I come back, a zoom on Eastern Region. I'll be back. Brigades are.
Under the distinguished patronage of our founding churches: the Methodist, Presbyterian, Anglican, the Evangelical Presbyterian, the AME Zion, and other affiliate churches of Ghana, the Boys and Girls Brigade Councils of Ghana present the Brigades Hour. Hallelujah! A stimulating and instructive hour-long, made-for-you TV magazine extravaganza featuring lively archival recap of the history of the Boys and Girls Brigades as international and domestic ecumenical, non-denominational, regimented Christian organizations. Join us on the extensive journey of discovery of the 4 core pillars of all our programs: the physicality of our camping, expedition, and drills, the spiritually uplifting praise, worship, and intensive Bible study for all our boys and girls in our company meetings, highly educational content of our artificial intelligence and robotic contact sessions for all our boys and girls, and our extensive basic and command courses for all our officers. As for the social fit and balance, we rely on recreation, sports, and our youth parliament. Take a cozy front seat and soak in our captivating segments: district, regional, and national reports, denominational reports, international briefs, and the frills and thrills Brigade Drills. Be interactive with us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and WhatsApp, and win excellent prizes on our monthly GB and BB quiz as you join us on phone. It's the Brigade Hour, showing live on WTV and PCGTV on Wednesdays at these exclusive times. GB, seek, serve, follow Christ. BB, sure and steadfast. Brigades Hour. Oh, yeah, Dawson, Toffee.
Welcome back to the Brigades Hour. As I said, we are going to be focusing on Eastern region. I've been joined by Elizabeth. Elizabeth, welcome.
Hi.
How are you
Thank you
doing?
very much. I'm doing great.
Good. Let's take it from here.
Yes, please. So this afternoon we are joined by the arrow of the Eastern region. We are joined by the arrow of the Eastern region, and he's in the person of Mr. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓. Mr. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, how is Eastern Region Brigade doing?
Oh yeah, Eastern Region Brigade is working all right, and Eastern Region Brigade is one of the regions which has been created. You know, we have the 7 regional councils, and Eastern Region is one of the regional councils where we have a lot of companies, where we have almost about 104 companies in the Eastern Region as at now, enrolled ones, and we have 51 prospective companies which we are working towards that. And then we have our 8 districts in the region, and we are working together, and we have a team which we always work. We always visit a lot of companies. Almost every weekend we try to visit one company, because I have a lot of national training officers who are helping me in the work, and then I also have 2 assistants who are assisting me in doing the work. That is Sasakwa and then the Sechi. They all help me to do the work of the Eastern Regional Council. And then as we know, Eastern region is a very big area. Yeah. And then we did a lot of work, and then the work is also going on due to lack of commitment, which some of the officers are now helping me day in, day out in working. Now, when you go to Eastern region, for instance, most of the people were thinking that the Eastern region is being worked with only 2 associations with the Presbyterian and Methodists. But we have adopted a system. That the system is, we are not going to left Anglican alone. We are not just, when you go to some places, you don't see Anglican companies. But Eastern region have adopted this system that almost every company in Anglican, which now defunct, we are going to revive them, and then we are going to establish every town, every place where they have an Anglican, the Eastern region has started. As of now, we have organized 2 training courses for them. Last December, we organized one, and then in April, we also able to organize 1 training course for them. That's why we have organized the part 1, part 2.
Okay, so what has been the response from the Anglican companies themselves, the officers, the boys, the girls? What has been the response as this revival is thrown at them?
Yeah, their response is very good. We have visited a lot of them. At first, they were not knowing much about the brigade. At first, they were not giving them the highlight about the brigade. And then we need to just organize them personally so that we can give them a lot of education. Now, from that time, we started visiting the companies, and then we let them know much about the brigade, because most of them people were thinking that the brigade is for a marching alone. Now we let the people know that the brigade is for a marching alone. Most especially, one, we have to let the officers know much about how to become a good leader. So through that, they can also train the boys and girls, so that the church will benefit a lot of things from them. So we have started this thing. When you come to a place like Oda, we started a program where every first Sunday, the Presbyterian, the Methodist, and then the Anglican, we take almost 1 hour through we march through the principal street of some areas. Okay. So that for them to understand that the brigade is working. Through that, a lot of people are now joining the brigade. So the Anglican are responding. When you go to Nsaum, they are responding. When you go to Kofodia, they are responding. So we have been visiting them for them to know that we still have them at heart. So when you go to Anglican companies, the president has taken upon himself, and then the last training course, he gave every officer who attended the training a t-shirt. They were very happy about it, because last Sunday I visited an Anglican company in Oda, and then the minister and then they give you opportunity to talk to them and then train the whole boys and girls. So I see that they are very happy. When they see some of them, even with the t-shirt, they were very happy. Nice. And then with what I was able to give them, they were very happy about it. Because most of them think that the training is for the training load. Okay. But when we go to places, we let them know that in brigade, when you become a brigade officer, you are a Christian leader. So you're not being an officer in the brigade alone, but being a leader in the church, being a leader in the society. So whatever makes somebody to be a very good leader, we all give them these teachings. So almost all the training courses, we let the people know that the training courses focus on 4 main things which everybody have to be experienced about it. One of these things is what? Every brigade officer, every Christian leader have to be a very good administrator, how to manage something. We give them all these teachings about it, and then we let them know that every Christian leader, every good leader, you have to know much about what we mean by what a psychology, because we are working with people. You have to know what is happening to a lot of them, because there's a lot
Officer
of them.
Emmanuel Agble is flowing. He's flowing. Yes. Fantastic. Yeah. I told you he's a national training officer since 1999, and then he was a regional organizer from 1999 to 2009. He served 2 terms and then took a backstage and then came back in the year 2020, and he's running into 2025. That's how come he's dynamic and flowing in all that he's doing.
Okay,
right.
Okay, sir. So can you tell us more about this activity that's going on our screen?
Yeah, this activity is about the training course for the Anglican. Okay. When we went to the part 1, this is what we are giving, this is what we are training them. Okay. This is what we call marching. Okay. When you see that, it's about slow march, for them to know. because we give them a lot of teachings that marching is what the advanced form of what walking. So we let them know the proper means of marching, the essence and the good use of marching. So these are all the training course.
So training course.
And this is also another training course where we in the song you see that when somebody is tired about in the training, we give them some song. This all the song they sing is what meow meria kokona meow meria kokona. Tomatoes in Jene.
So essentially to drive away boredom, to get them out of their sleep in the training.
When you see this marching, it's also like a part of figure marching for the junior session. So when junior session is marching, you use something which is going to encourage them. So the junior session, we give them what we call figure marching. So we use a combination of song that attract them in order when they are marching. It's not much about the drum solo.
So if I get you right, so it's more of entertainment as well as education, marching.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We have learned a lot today. We have learned more about how Eastern Region has organized not just the Presby Methodist, but also moving to the Anglican, and also how they are expanding the Anglican to let them see the light on the brigade, the Boys and Girls Brigade. Thank you very much, Mr. Ugly. Thank you.
That has been the regional organizer from Eastern Region, 2 times award winner, Best Regional Organizer 2022, 2023, 2024. Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for joining us. We are taking a break. We'll be back. This is the Brigades. Don't go away.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Senior, I'm Michelle.
Under the distinguished patronage of our founding churches, the Methodist, Presbyterian, Anglican, the Evangelical Presbyterian, the 𝗟𝗡𝗟𝗓, and other affiliate churches of Ghana, the Boys and Girls Brigade Councils of Ghana present the Brigades Hour. Hallelujah! A stimulating and instructive hour-long, made-for-you TV magazine extravaganza featuring lively archival recap of the history of the Boys and Girls Brigades as international and domestic ecumenical, non-denominational, regimented Christian organizations. Join us on the extensive journey of discovery of the 4 core pillars of all our programs: the physicality of our camping, expedition, and drills, the spiritually uplifting praise, worship, and intensive Bible study for all our boys and girls in our company meetings, highly educational content of our artificial intelligence and robotic contact sessions for all our boys and girls, and our extensive basic and command courses for all our officers. As for the social fit and balance, we rely on recreation, sports, and our youth parliament. Take a cozy front seat and soak in our captivating segments: district, regional, and national reports, denominational reports, international briefs, and the frills and thrills brigade drills. Be interactive with us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and WhatsApp, and win excellent prizes on our monthly GB and BB quiz as you join us on phone. Is the Brigade Hour showing live on WTV and PCGTV on Wednesdays at these exclusive times. GB, seek, serve, follow Christ. BB, sure and steadfast. Brigades Hour. Oh, you dozen, Toffee.
Attention. Stand east. Attention. Salute. Down. Right leg. Back. Dive. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Squat. Hold. Right. 10. Left. 10. Right leg. Back. Dive. Left, right. Forward. Left, right. Attention. Stand at ease. Attention. Salute. Down. Right leg. Back. Dive. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Squat. Hold. Right. 10. Left. 10. Right. Back. Dive. Left, right. Forward. Left, right. Attention. Stand at ease.
Strong tides lift and the cable straight. Will your anchor shift over remains?
Welcome back once again. The clip you just saw was an anchor boy. You know, junior section is from 8 years and above. Now, what you saw is an anchor boy, a very little boy who has been following the parents and is ready to join them, because you can see that he's also learned something and practicing. Yes, he shares what's up, but you can't tuck in a small boy and expect that to be in all through. So these are some of the things that we do from cradle to grave. We pick them very, very, very little and we give them the training as we go along. We expect parents to encourage their little boys and girls to join us. Lisbeth?
Yes, sir. Yes. As we are encouraging, we are hoping that you would have an open heart and open mind for the brigade. Okay, to my right, we have here joined Reginald Owusu-Boadi. You are welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Reginald is from 21st Accra, the Reverend 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗘 Memorial Methodist Church, Newtown, Accra. He's parliamentary clerk.
Yeah.
Wow. And he's a band instructor, a former drum major who has served for 8 years. Wow. You are welcome once again.
Thank you.
All right. Reginald, looking at you, I think your dress code is not complete. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay. I'm a warrant officer.
Okay.
So, and then it's required that warrant officers do not have color badges on their suits.
I see. Okay.
Who's a warrant officer?
A warrant officer is someone that has gone through the basic one training of the Boys Brigade.
Okay.
To take charge of a particular group of people from the junior section, the company section, and the senior section.
So when you finish all your training, then you become a lieutenant?
Yes.
Very well, very well.
Nice, nice. All right. So, as a clerk to the parliament, wow. Tell us about that. How's it going?
Okay, it's going very well, honestly. So excellent that
I see.
Sometimes you feel like, you know, you are part of the executive of parliament, the regional parliament, and then.
How does it feel? How does it feel? How is the work going?
The work is going very well, but not easy.
Oh.
Not easy, but it's going very well.
What are some of the things you do as a clerk?
So as a clerk, you take notice of every member of the parliament.
Oh, okay.
You also notify the speaker on any issue concerning the parliament. So we have parliamentary service, which consists of the clerk and the deputies and the marshal.
Right.
So any communique that comes to parliament passes through me.
The clerk, okay.
I give it to the speaker.
Oh, okay.
What's your background? What do you do?
Okay, so I am an individual who worships with Reverend 𝗟𝗜𝗘, a brigade boy or a brigade man, let me put it that way, an officer.
Okay.
A member of the MYF, Methodist Youth Fellowship.
Okay.
And a chorister.
Working, schooling?
I'm working.
You're working?
Yes. I work
All right.
with Enormous Engineering Ghana Limited.
What motivates you to train young ones in parliamentary proceedings?
So when I was a boy, there was an officer in my company named Daniel Mills, the late Daniel Mills. So I saw the zeal and then the passion he had for the brigade to train us. So as I'm old now, I feel it's also my turn to train people to take up leadership positions in their daily activities, whether school, church, everywhere they find themselves.
Excellent, excellent. What would you tell people who think that brigade is for small boys and girls and therefore as we grow we have to leave? What would you tell them?
They are wrong. They are
Why?
wrong. Okay, they are wrong in the sense that brigade teaches us to be disciplined as boys. Therefore, it's with us when we grow. So when we grow and we leave, there will be nobody to teach the young ones who join. So it's not necessary for we, the old ones, to leave, or when we leave the phase of the boyhood, we do not have to leave. We also have to stay and then teach people to become officers and also teach others.
Right, okay. Also, we would want to find out, how is your company, the brigade, going? How is training the band going? Do you think you already have someone taking over from you as a drum major or even as an instructor?
Yes, we have a couple of people taking over as drum majors. And the instructors, we also have about 2 or 3 boys that are doing very well in my company.
Right, right.
What does it take to be an instructor?
Okay, so you must be well abreast with music. Yes, basically, well abreast with music to be able to communicate with the people learning. So if you're able to do that, then you'll be okay with being
Very
an
well.
instructor.
Very soon I'll activate the phone line, so just stay by your set, and when we activate the phone lines, you have your questions and your comments, you let us know. So you have played the band for about 8 years,
yes,
and you have also trained a couple of people. Have you seen some of the people you have trained take up music professionally?
Professionally,
yes,
not yet. I'll say not yet, but then I hope that they take it up professionally.
So you're motivating them to do more?
Yes.
Great, great. How many officers do you have in your company?
About 20 something. That's warrant officers, we are about 21.
21 warrant officers?
21,
Yes.
wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And how many officers are lieutenants?
Lieutenants, they're about 8.
8?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a very good recruitment drive to get people to become officers. Because if you have 8 trained and 21 up and coming, I think that's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. What are some of the activities you are engaging in? At the company level, some of the things you are taking the boys, apart from training them with the band, what are some of the everyday activities that go on?
So drill exercises. So sometimes we have this thing we call, in the local language, we call akpo. So we gather them and then we call the parade and then we drill with them, or we give them the drills. And we take out people who do mistakes until the last man.
I'll come back to you. Our phone lines are active now and our numbers will be on the screen shortly. So call us and let's have your views, let's have your questions,
Yes.
let's have your comments and all that.
Our numbers are 025 625 3461. 025 625 3461. And you can also reach us on 053 835 0625. Call in and let's hear from you.
Right. So as you join the brigade, you've been part of Parliament. Were you part of the session?
No, I wasn't part of this session.
You're not part of the session?
Particular session.
Okay. Because I remember there was one at the boys' camp at this St. John's Grammar also. Yes. Were you there?
No, I wasn't there.
You're not there. Okay. But Greater Accra is doing a lot when it comes to parliamentary orientation.
Yes, it's doing
right.
very well.
What would you tell other regions who are yet to take up this initiative?
So I'll tell other regions that it's a very exciting activity not just any activity, but one that helps all of us to take up leadership positions, to be able to be outspoken, to be able to meet people, and then express yourself very well. We have people that...
So we have Reverend C.K. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘 on the line. Good evening, Reverend.
Good evening. The name is Reverend P.K. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓.
Thank you very much, Reverend.
Yeah, I'm a brigade officer as well.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then a national training officer.
Okay.
I'm the district minister for Presbyterian Church of Ghana, 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗘. I was so happy to see my big man of 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 on the set. And then I'm happy to say that he trained me to become a national training officer some 20 years ago. And then I want to attest to the fact that truly the brigade has something to give to our church, especially our discipline aspect. I joined the brigade as an officer. I didn't have the opportunity to join it as a boy. I joined it as an officer, and I know how it has trained me. So it's just an encouragement for all our churches to take the brigade work so seriously, so that our boys and girls will be trained as is expected. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, Reverend. Thank you very much for the encouragement.
Let's go all the way to our flower where we have Della on the line. Della, welcome to Brigades Hour. Hello. Is that Della? Oh, sorry, I think we lost Della.
Thank you.
Right, tell us your name and where you are calling from.
Yes, my name is Della.
Hello, your name and where you are calling from.
Yes, my name is Della.
Della calling from where?
Aflau.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Welcome. What do you have for us this evening?
Please don't class. I have something from you. And I want to ask you,
Della, your line is not too clear. Della, your line is not too clear. Della, can you reduce the volume of your TV set so that we can hear what you are saying? You seem to be getting a feedback. Azagoma.
Okay, I'm saying if someone is physically dead and he or she wants to collect, is it for the person to collect?
Della, I'm afraid you have to call again. I'm afraid you have to call again.
All right. I think we have Emilia from Cape Coast on the line. Hello, Emilia.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Emilia. You are welcome to Brigade Hour. What do you have for us tonight?
Thank you so much. My name is Emilia Dambo and I'm calling from Cape Coast Diocese.
Okay.
I would love to recommend the Boys Brigade for this Parliament initiative. But please, my suggestion is that since the organization is for both boys and girls, next time, please fit in our girls so that they'll be able to learn some leadership skills as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Very well noted. Thank you. Yes, we actually have girls programs. We learn about them, but we'll try and do more. Thank you very much, Emilia.
We have another caller on the line. Your name and where you are calling from, please. Hello, hello. Your name and where you are calling from. I think we lost him. We lost him. Right. So, Reginald.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm calling from Asante Bekwai.
Asante Bekwai, fantastic. Bekwai to say. Bekwai to say.
Yes. The master Modi Boys and Girls Brigade what?
Yes, that's so afraid. The chamber quite phone now.
Hello. We have a caller on the line. Can you kindly tell us your name and where you are calling from, please? If you can hear, yes. Your name, please. Oh, I think it dropped.
When two engineer, San Fabio, so right now, 8 years playing instruments.
I'm sure, please, Brigade. We're going to get by now, playing in a certain tuba trumpet. Also, the NMPN for some Brigade no serious about small boys and girls. Which my car comes as a brigade and young Quadi and Penophonia to me follow. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So if you are listening to us, we kindly plead that when you call, please lower your radio and so that we can hear you. Please lower your TV for us. Thank you very much. All right. Back to you.
Right, so 8 years of playing instruments, what has been your motivation? You answer this question after I've spoken to Raymond from Sunyani. Raymond. Hello, Raymond.
Hello.
Yes, Raymond. Welcome. Brigades are. Raymond, over. Raymond, let's come. Aha, lower TV de kakra na ye ntumi nkasa why?
Why? Any follow this.
Okay, so you need to be nyina so ye nko adwa Kumasi adwa Brigades are kwaba. Hello. Adwa what me kan? I don't know why today all our callers seem to be having challenges in their connection. So don't be discouraged. We will not be able to pick any more call, but I'm sure next week when we come, our lines will be clearer and you can hear from Sunyani, Aflau, and the likes. We are grateful that you joined us. I'll listen to the final words from Reginald and then we shall take a break.
Okay,
yes.
So what motivates me?
In 20 seconds, yes.
Okay. So I belong to a district, Accra North district, and then we have a district band. So we are very large number. So we see these kids play, and then I am self-motivated actually. So, but then they also motivate me to play more because I see them, and then I feel like these kids, we have a job on our hands.
We have a job on our hands. We have a job on our hands. We need to help the kids, turn them up well to fit into society. We'll take a break and then we shall be back. This is Brigades Hour. Don't go away. Thank you, Reginald.
Thank you.
When the strong tides lift and the cable straight, will your handkerchief over remains? Will your anchor feel the storms of life when the clouds unfold their wings are struck? When the strong tides lift and the cable straight, will your handkerchief over remains?
This is the new Wesley Towers. It is a state-of-the-art office space located in the Ambassadorial Enclave, Accra. The property comes with a main entrance foyer with a classic central chandelier lighting. Our 13-passenger elevator with an air diffuser and a display screen for all your adverts will surely take you to the auditorium. At the Wesley Towers is a 500-seater auditorium for all your events. It's fully soundproof with a centralized air conditioning system. Our line of speakers, MCR, LED screens, and LED stage lights are fully in place. After an eventful day in our auditorium, you are sure to feel refreshed in the spacious 200-seater capacity roof terrace with a pergola in place. With 100 available car parking space, this new edifice is safe and secured with our security systems in place. Over 100 camera points and car parking control system. We have washrooms, restaurant, and an on-site clinic. Book our conference rooms for your corporate meetings whilst admiring the water fountain synchronizing with colorful lighting and music. Wesley Towers is designed to make you feel safe, offering you the needed luxurious space. It comes with affordable pricing package. Please contact for details and inspection. 0503 109 978 or 0500 166 304 or 0556 302 880 0243 614 423. Wesley Towers, offering you a safe, secured, luxurious space.
See the storms of life when the clouds unfold, their wings are struck when the strong tides lift and the cables strain. Will your anchor shift over remains?
You are welcome back to Brigades Hour. So we will take our upcoming events.
We have some events coming up in Cape Coast. We are having, okay, let's go to GF Week.
Yeah, so GF Week is coming up from the 2nd to 8th June 2025. And the participations, we shall have challenges. We shall have draw a picture of your favorite building, photography competitions, building stronger. We shall have pushing up challenge to help build strength, video competitions, and many more. This participation will be for the anchor session, the junior session, company session, senior, and company as wide. So let's mark this on our calendars, 2nd to 8th June 2025. Also, the 7th Biennial Delegate Conference is upcoming, and the theme is discipleship, growing into Christian maturity. Under the auspices of the Right Reverend Richardson Abuaje and Diocese Bishop. This program will be held on the 12th to 15th June 2025 at the Ebenezer Methodist Society, Anombo.
That is the Cape Coast Diocesan Conference at Anumabo, and we are expecting all delegates from Cape Coast to be there. We are wrapping up. Elizabeth, yes. What do you say?
Okay, so it has been an interesting, educative program today, and we hope that next week is going to be a lovely one. Keep watching the Brigades Hour, and it's a wrap. Bye.
Thank you very much. We'll see you again next week. Goodbye. Danke.